welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to learn how to hack someone's computer. Before that, this is only for educational purposes. Don't try to hack anyone without permission, alright? So in this video, there are two methods. The first one is the most basic method, and the second method is a little more advanced, but it's good to learn. So let's get started. The first method is basic. What we need is Kali Linux, and the tool we're going to use is metasploit-framework. So we're going to use MSF console and MSF Venom. Let's open our terminal and start by launching the Metasploit console. Type the command msf console. We're going to use a multi-handler. Now we type options to see the settings. As you can see, the payload is set as default. The payload we have to set is Windows X 64 meter reverse TCP. Now we're going to use MSF Venom. The architecture is x64 and the platform is Windows. The payload we paste is the same payload that we set in MSF console. And for LHOST, you have to put your Kali IP address. And for LPORT, we can use the default 4444. -B \x00 just means we're avoiding bad characters like null bytes that can mess up the payload. -F, the file we want is exe, and -I5. The file we're going to save is test.exe. Now our payload is ready to rock. Alright. Now we set the listener. Before that, let me set python-mhttp.server so I can share my file with another computer. Now let's set the listener. Go back to MSF console, and now we're going to set LHOST here. Use the same IP address that you used in MSF Venom, your Kali IP. Alright. Now set LPORT as the default 4444. Make sure everything is the same as what you put in MSF Venom. Type options again to make sure everything is correct. The payload, LHOST, and LPORT should all match what we use in MSF Venom. If everything looks good, now type run. Now in Windows, let me download the payload. As you can see, Windows Defender detects it. This is because this only works on Windows 10, and this is the most basic method you can start learning with. After you run the payload, as you can see in Kali MSF console, you get access to Windows and can see the system info. You can also get access to the shell. You can type any commands, and if you type help, you can see what you can do. You can also do screen mirroring, screenshots, video recording, and keyboard input. As I said, this only works on Windows 10. If you try this on Windows 11, Windows Defender will catch it. Even if some people still fall for it, you only get access for about 10 seconds. And it will automatically close after that because Windows 11 has stronger built-in security, like improved Windows Defender and real-time protection, which quickly detects and blocks suspicious payloads. But if the victim turns off all their protections, including core isolation and other security features, then Windows Defender may not detect it anymore, and you could get full access after the connection is established. And now we're going to learn the second method. In the second method, we're going to use PowerShell Empire. I already installed it, and now you're going to do PowerShell setup, and then we're going to start the server. So I am in the server and the username is the same for everyone, Empire Admin, and the password is password123. Now we're going to set our listeners. We're going to create one. I'm going to use HTTP for now. As you can see, the host is already set as your Kali IP, but since my target is on a different network and far away, I'm going to use a link here. You can get a link from anywhere, so I'm going to use the link without HTTP, just the host IP, and the port will be 80. For bind IP, you can put your Kali IP. Leave the rest as default, no need to change anything, and then submit. Now we're going to create stagers. Since we're attacking Windows, I'm going to use Windows BAT. This is only for testing, no name. And for the listener, we're going to use the HTTP one we created. Now there are options where you can delete the file after it runs or keep it. I'm just going to keep the file, and I'm going to use obfuscation. Obfuscation means making the code harder to read or understand, so that security tools and humans can't easily detect what it's doing. And we're going to use bypass options. For example, I'm going to use manifestation script block log bypass. Manifestation script block log bypass is a technique that attempts to prevent PowerShell from logging script activity, which makes it harder for defenders to see what's being executed. Download it, alright? Now we're going to send this to the victim. On the victim machine, I download the file. I click on it, and let's check Kali. Now you gotta go to agent. As you can see, I got a connection. We can see the shell of the target, and I'm just going to type WOMI. All your command and whatever command you type, you can see here on tasks. You can also see all the files on that computer on Files Browser. If you go to View, you can see the system info. Now if you go to Interact again, if you go to Execute Modules, you can turn SSH or Remote Desktop Protocol on or off, or do whatever you want to do with that system. It's on your hand now. You can also send messages. Maybe if you want to prank them, let me show you how. It's called PowerShell Trollsploit message. After you wrote something, you can submit it. Alright, let's look at the target machine. As you can see, I got the message. You have been hacked by Cyberwise. And here, you also have shell commands. You can delete the OS of the target machine or do anything, like create a ransomware or any kind of malware. And you can also lock all the files so admin won't have any access to any files. Is totally on your hand. But this is strictly for educational purposes. Don't hack anything without permission, okay? This shows how powerful these tools can be, which is why they should only be used in authorized environments. In real cybersecurity, the goal is to understand these techniques so we can detect and prevent them. Always use these skills responsibly and only on systems you own or have permission to test. This is why cybersecurity is so important in today's world. Understanding how these attacks work helps us build stronger defenses and protect systems. In real scenarios, security professionals use this knowledge to find and fix vulnerabilities before attackers can exploit them. So always focus on learning and improving your skills in a responsible way. That's it for today. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.